The question people ask me and us here at Gallup more than any other, who's going to win the election? Well, here we stand in the last week of June, and let's see if we can assess what the answer to that question is. But I'll warn you ahead of time, we don't have a definitive prediction about who's going to win at this point. One thing we always look at with an incumbent running is job approval. President Obama's job approval rating has been hovering at, or even at one point slightly above 50% in recent days. He had 51% for a 3-day average last weekend. So we're seeing some volatility in that rating. A president who is seeking re-election would like to have a job approval rating above 50%. Obama's close to it, but importantly, he's nowhere near where George H.W. Bush or Jimmy Carter were at this point. They had job approval ratings down in the 30% range, and of course they both lost, so that's positive news for Obama, although he would like to see it somewhat higher. What about our trial heat ballot? Well, that shows things are even. In other words, we ask, who are you going to vote for? And when we average it with large sample sizes, although Obama's ahead some and Romney's ahead some, when we average it together, each candidate's getting roughly 46% of the registered vote at this point, registered voter vote at this point. So we don't have a strong feeling either way on that one. Economic confidence we've talked about has been down. That's not good news for an incumbent president. We'll see how the June and July unemployment returns look, and that will affect, obviously, economic confidence and then Obama's chances of being reelected. What's ahead? Well, one major event will be Mitt Romney's announcement of his vice presidential candidate, which will come sometime between now and the beginning of the Republican convention, which is at the end of August in Tampa Bay, Florida. Both the announcement of that person and the spin that surrounds it can be a factor, maybe it will be a factor, relating to Mitt Romney. That's where we stand at this point. No strong prediction. It could be anybody's victory, it looks like to us, in November, based on the evidence we have right now. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup Editor-in-Chief.